Baby. It's showtime. Monday, February 7th, 12:44 p.m., 15 minutes before the market close. Hope everyone's doing well out there. I think this is episode 22. Welcome back. And before we get into it, I do want to cover last week because I didn't do a weekly review. But I'm pleased to report that we did have a green week. Yes. We went 70% from the line and a nice little $500 week. You know, I'm not rich. I'm not gonna go buy a Lambo, but if you think about it, you know, out here in the Bay Area, rent is like $2-3 grand. That's a nice little chunk of it. You know what I mean? So right now we're not trying to get rich, but hey, keeping it green, and that's how I wanted to start February off. My record was, I got it on my whiteboard over here, 12-5 and 0 break evens, and then I had 4 swings over the weekend, and we'll get into the swings today because I was able to get out a couple of those for profit today. But happy with this. Didn't take any real big losses. I talked about this PayPal trade. I cut it even though I would have been right. I just didn't let it get out of hand. And then I think the 3 keys that, you know, bled over into this week as well, and I think I have a green day today. Patience is super key. If I come in here calm, cool, and collect and don't get too invested on each individual 5-minute candle on the SPY or on the stock, and kind of detach myself from it, I'm more able to sit on my hands instead of getting antsy. Also, try not to pay attention to too many tickers that people are throwing around in chat. There's 1,000 good trades out there. There's 1,000 bad ones, but I'm trying to find mine, and all it takes is a few, which is awesome to see. As far as this record from last week, I didn't trade 100 times. I traded 18 times, and I made it out with a profit. And this is 1 or 2 contracts every time. So I'm happy with that progress. It's a new month. I told myself, you know, January's in the past. You know, that third week of January, you know, minus 2,000 or whatever still stings, but you got to have a short memory. So let's start building on this green week and put these green days together. So can't complain about last week. So let's go into today. I'm happy I was able to get out of some of my swings for profit. Yeah, hit my target. 100% win rate. 250 is my daily target, and we hit that. I only took 2 trades today, and then 3 of them were swings. Excuse me. And that's all I needed. I didn't need any home runs. Look at this. This is only 2.5% on that swing. Oh, this was shares, so that's a little skewed. But with the options, 4%, 3%, 6%. And then I just got out of KO because the market was turning over. So I didn't really want to hold this overnight. But I could have got more profit out of it earlier if I took it out. But I'm cool with this. 5-0? No way. I'm good. So let's get into some of the trades. BMY, let's see, 4% return, 26 on 2 contracts. Definitely relative strength. Oh, actually, before I get into this, let's do the market real quick. All right, the daily, this is SPY. I got the SMAs up. We're just in this little chop zone right here, in between these 2 SMAs. So that tells me that I want to take my winners rather quickly, and I don't want to get, you know, these aren't trending days, so take the pops if I can, unless the stock is super strong, which I think those are the only stocks I picked today. But don't expect crazy moves. I mean, it's inside this range still, so stay out of the chop. Confirm on the one op whether, you know, it's a bull cross or bear cross, and then just ride that. And then if it's a really strong stock, that you don't mind swinging with a really strong D1, those are the ones you want to swing. But I'm trying to limit swings a little bit, so I'm just happy that they turned out profitable from last week. On the M5, as you can see, chopping around here. I'm sure there was a couple stocks I could have taken in this little pop here, but we drifted off. But then down here we kind of found a little bit of support, and I wasn't sure how to read the 1-up, but we drifted higher for the majority of the afternoon. And this is when my stocks, I was kind of confident that my stocks were going to come back for me. And I made sure not to add too many positions on. Like I said, I only took 2 trades, and there was a ton of beautiful looking stocks. But since I was already managing my swings, I wanted to make sure I was paying attention to the few stocks that I had instead of getting myself in trouble again by having 10 long positions and no shorts. And look what happened this is when I sold KO for, basically break even, but I didn't want to sit through this pullback here on SPY. So just got flat. I still have the 2 longer term swings, but I'll get into that. Those don't expire for a while, so I'm not even looking at those. But this was the market today, and during this kind of this uptrend right here, this upward channel, whatever you call it, is when I made most of my gains on my stocks. So what was this one? BMY. Let's go back here. Check out the daily. Always start with the daily. Awesome. You could clearly see there's some resistance right here. And then, it's been trading in this little consolidation range for, 2-3 weeks. And it started peaking up above this horizontal resistance. And it also broke through the SMA 200 again. So I felt pretty confident in a bullish leaning day trade. And it pretty much just drifted higher. Let's see, I got in at 11. So back here. And I was going to be happy with swinging it. My entry, I wasn't too crazy about getting my entry down, but I got in at 11 and I got out at 15,325. So right here, right before the market started turning over, took a cool $50. Chilling. What else do we got? XOM, I think, was a swing as well. Oh no, this was just today. Oh no, this is from last week for sure. Had 2 contracts. The energy sector has been strong, but you can tell when the money's leaving a little bit and then it comes back. So swung this and took a nice. The profit on the day was $38, so just as tight a little base hit, but I was actually down from this point about 140. So on top of this, I made it back probably 170. So a small little base hit, but happy with how I managed it. I wasn't fearful at all about this going against me, or I had no thoughts of closing this before I was making profit. So very happy about my execution on this one. Let's check out the daily just to double check that we were on point with a strong stock. Oh yeah, top right corner of the D1, SMA is all below. Nice little upward channel here. Flat bottoms on the HA basis. And today I wasn't even looking at it. I wasn't worried at all. You can never tell what the market's going to do, but I'm starting to think that the pro traders know how to manage their trades, because this needs a lot of strength to get here, and it's not instantly going to go to, way down here. And then if it does, then that's a major violation of your thesis and everything. So you can be confident in cutting it. But even if it consolidates up here for a little bit, it doesn't take away from the fact that it's been strong. So I wasn't fearful for this trade at all. I wish I could have taken more on it, but a small base hit, and I'm still working on my swings and how to manage them. So happy about that little win. Let's see, XOM. What else we got? TSN. This one was kind of iffy for me. Very strong stock. I've traded it in the past. It's usually low stress. And this one was pretty low stress. But when I bought in here, up here I was already up 100, so 50 cents on each contract, and I was debating whether I wanted to cut it. And then by that time, like, the next candle came and it was in a pullback mode already. So I definitely wasn't fearful that I wanted to close it or cut it. I just knew it was going to take some time to come back around for me. I think they did have good earnings. Let's go look at TSN. Check out the daily. Earnings came out before market open. Huge gap up through the AEMA, above all SMAs. So I was chilling with this stock. As long as the market wasn't completely tanking, completely a bloody day. I mean, it already gapped up this morning, so a lot of buyers, and it just slowly drifted up all day. So I could have taken $100 off, and that would have been like a 20-30 minute trade, but I wanted to be patient with it. Maybe take it for more. So maybe there was a little bit of greed in there. Left money on the table. But I didn't want to swing this one just because I had this vision in my mind that it gets back into this gap, and I wanted to test the gap, and confirm that it's going to hold before I'm trying to swing it. So I wanted to get out today, and that's cool with me. 3.6% return, $50, got me closer to my daily goal. When did I? Yeah, 10:06. Got in back here, and then up here I debated closing, said nah, and just rode it. So I'm not gonna beat myself up over that one. It was a good trade. And then what was it? We did BMY, TSN, XOM, Co. I think we just did all of them already. Yeah, not much to go through. I don't know if you guys noticed, but all the D1s, pretty much I'm only sticking to ones that are over all the SMAs, top right corner of the D1 for longs. And then I just got to pay attention to SPY to see what kind of day we're going to have. And today it worked out well. I'm never going to complain about having a green day because the red ones hurt. So great way to start off this week. That's Monday in the books. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I missed you guys. Hope you guys kept it green today. Leave in the comments, man, if there's something else that'll be helpful for you guys, or if you guys want me to spend more time talking about something else, I'll gladly try to put it in there. Again, I'm just trying to give back to the real day trading community and get better myself. So y'all take it easy. This is episode 22, Jared Tries Trading. I'll catch you tomorrow.